Alright guys, like I said, welcome into race number 2 of the day. So as you can see, we're going to have Mr. Pokedude97 over on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, we've got Mr. JimDrizzle. These are your representatives of the Green Bay Packers and San Francisco 49ers, respectively. Both, as you can see, are restarting at the moment so that they can get the exact right type of starting rooms for themselves. Let me get my music back up and running. If I could learn to hit the play button, this would probably work out better. Yeah, I know. Timer. Beep, beep, beep. Awesome. Great. Don't care. Thank God I muted that this time. Screw it. Let's toss it back on here because we love this song, right? Good times. Anyway, so like I said, welcome into race number 2 here. We got SNES Powa on the right and some guy that likes the Green Bay Packers on the left. Sorry, I'm a Bears fan. I give all the other teams in my division crap. On that note, I think I have to turn my stereo down even slightly more. We'll find out. If you guys hear my music in the background, let me know. But welcome in. For those that are new to this and don't know what's going on here, we race Isaac through the womb 2. Yeah, you guys are probably going to hear that. Hold on, I'm going to go stretch and turn that down. Sorry, like I was saying. So what's going on here is we race Isaac. We go through the womb 2, and whoever kills Mom's heart first, you can see the zeros at the bottom of the screen are actually score. We do a best of 3. So whoever kills Mom's heart first is going to get a point down there. We reset both racers, start back from scratch, and whoever gets 2 total wins first gets a win in the columns. You guys go to BOILeR.org. Or www.boiler.org. That is BOILR. Somebody will get the link in there in a second for you. You'll actually see all the standings, all the links to the past videos, so on and so forth. It'll make a lot more sense to you there. Think NFL. Basically, everybody's representing a football team from the National Football League. As far as rules go, basically don't glitch anything, except it's okay to glitch Kamikaze because, as we saw last night, it doesn't always work for you. So that's at your own risk. Anything else, don't glitch. D6 is basically off limits except against outlawed items. Those are the Bible, Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, Ipecac, the Shovel, Toothpicks, and the Dead Sea Scrolls. All sorts of reasonings on those. Dead Sea Scrolls can give you use of the Shovel. Shovel is banned because it can give you a passageway down to the next floor every 6 rooms. The Fetus items are banned because they're basically infinite bombs. You could just bomb through every single door and wall if you wanted to. It's not racing at those points. So we wanted to make it a little bit fair. As far as everything else goes, though, it's all basically up to them. Quick question, are they... I like the sticker, Jim. Anyways, if you guys are in the split link, one more time, if you guys go to... Whoops, would help if I actually link this. If you guys go to this CAGR.net link, that'll actually get you to see Pokedude and JimDrizzle both at the same time there. Toothpicks are basically an item that does absolutely nothing for you. So it's just not even worth it. But as you can see, these 2 are in the dead center of the room. They're ready to start anytime. If they're on a call, they can go ahead and do their own countdown whenever they're ready. If not, let me know, and I will do a countdown for you guys, and then we'll hope that it's somewhere in sync for you. But just let me know, or go ahead and start if you guys are on a call. Either way works fine for me. I know, this song is so good, isn't it? This is Big Giant Circles remix. It's called Clubbing of Isaac. It is on the Binding of Isaac soundtrack that you can get. Yep, and that's the other thing about the D6. You can also re-roll those banned items if you see them. Yep, they're on a call, so they're off and running. Again, there's going to be a slight delay, even though they are starting at the exact same time. It's just the way that I'm capturing. So let's see, JimDrizzle with the virus. Anything that touches him will pick up poison damage. Pokedude with Bob's Curse. That gives poison damage again, but to his bombs and to all enemy bombs in the game. So that bomb, watch, will explode green. There you go. It's such a small shot speed increase that it's pointless. Like, it seriously is. It's like 5%. You wouldn't even notice it. So we let them re-roll it. They can take it if they want to. It's up to them, but... yeah, I don't know why the hell anybody would take it. It basically just makes your tears red, and that's it. Sci-fly. And, of course, music goes dead silent. There we go. Alright, so let's see. Jim finishing off his first floor, already moving on down. Gets, Curse of the Lost to start off his cellar, too. Also gets the expansion version of the basement, too, there. So not exactly the best of things, but again, really easy. Not really easy levels, but easier, or easiest levels, at least. You're close. It's race 2, Haku. You go by race number, basically, so it's race in whichever number of the day it is. So we have all of them programmed all the way up to race 7 for the day. So all sorts of races coming up today still. All sorts of them. Our next race is 3 hours from now, basically. So there's going to be another break in between this game and the next one, unless this goes, like, immensely deep into 3 games. And I mean, like, immensely deep. So there'll be another break with a little replay in between there again. So again, there's previously recorded stuff between these live races, guys. It'll say that on the screen, too. If it is previously recorded, you'll know. It won't have those nameplates down at the bottom unless we do last week's stuff. And yep, we got 6 more races today, counting this one, so lots of stuff to go here. And Poke getting to his first boss finally here. Getting the green Larry Jr., so he should wind up getting through this relatively easily. And Jim already at his boss fight. Definitely going to go in here hoping at least to get a God or a Devil Deal out of it, if nothing else. We'll see if he goes back for his item after he finishes this off. Looks like Jim is more than willing to take the damage on himself to actually inflict poison on the bosses here. Poison will tick bosses, like, really bad for health, so that's actually a very good move on his part. And he does have hearts out on the map, so it does not hurt him that bad. May seem like it, but yeah, and he's got a lot of tinted rocks. No bombs, though, but the curse of Binding of Isaac. You see all these tinted rocks. It's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. Sorry, I will never quote Alanis again, I swear. I'm a child of the 90s. It's stuck in my head. Ooh, pentagram for JimDrizzle. That would be 2 damage up. He's going to be very happy with that. Who's Buffalo Bills? That would be Trainwreck JP. If you guys go to BOILeR.org, that'll actually show you who's on what team if you go to the standings link. There you go. How dare you? Alright, so Jim at his item room here. Let's see what he winds up with. The Hourglass. This is getting to be a real popular item here. It's been showing up so often in the league. Alright, Jim's going to be one of the racers that'll actually replace the D6 right off the bat, it looks like. So let's see, Poke, having found his boss fight already, is going to go look for his second item room before he takes care of that. Nameless. Yes, I did. The funny part is when you find out who You Ought to Know is written about. Anybody watch Full House? Look into that. All I'm saying. I'm not saying it loses credibility at that point, but you just kind of go like, oh. But yeah, for those that don't know, by the way, JimDrizzle, the San Francisco 49ers rep, actually plays this game with a Super Nintendo controller. If you guys go to the split link, you can actually see a camera on his controller. So there's proof that he's doing it. So go to that CAD card. Nope, it's not Bob Saget. Nope. It's not him. But I don't want to, Sabertooth. It's more fun. Ooh, My Reflection. Yeah, like I was saying, I don't think anybody in this league is actually going to pick up My Reflection. Jim would be the first to pass on it this year. So My Reflection would curve your shots back at you to a certain extent. I'll put this warning out there. Well, if you want to have a lot of fun with the game and laugh hysterically when you die, pick up My Reflection and Epic Hack on the same run. Enjoy yourself. It's a lot of fun, actually, but you will die really, really quickly. Explosive bomb shots that curve back at you doesn't work out so well, but it's hilarious. Nonetheless, it's not that great of an item until at least later on in the game. If you have the right type of build, it turns out great. On that note, Game Kid for Pokedude on the left side, so that will be an item that'll turn you into Pac-Man and actually heal you as you pick up, or as you kill enemies with it, I should say. And the laser, oh god. Ooh, does Jim want to take it now? Yes, he does. All right, the Eternal Heart for JimDrizzle. He's going to take it now because he's low on bombs, so I don't think he wants to worry about getting back into that room. However, that Eternal Heart, that half a white heart, will turn into a full red heart container if he makes it down to the next floor with it. However, he has absolutely no protection for it, so the next hit that he takes, if he takes one, would actually drop that completely off of the map for him. So it's a little bit of a risk that he took it now, but he's willing to take that risk and hope he doesn't get hit on the boss here. Oh, and he's got a very easy boss, too. So this shouldn't be a problem. He's got the hollow. He's going to slow it down with his hourglass. Does exactly what you think it would do. And here's why this boss is easy. Bombs. Minoko, how you doing, sis? Trainwreck. And good morning. How you doing? So again, by the way, for those that don't know, speaking of waking up at odd hours in the morning, if anybody is actually still awake, like I'm going to be, at 4 a.m. Eastern when we have our race of Rum versus Tornus, there will be a special somebody co-commentating with me. Just think large beard, ferret, you know, dapper chair, things of this nature, just saying. So he'll be here co-commentating with me tonight at 4 a.m. Eastern for the Rum versus Tornus race. So definitely be here for that one too, guys. Yeah, that was a subtle hint. It's lethal frag, by the way, if anybody didn't figure that one out. Is it Steve Irwin? It's Steve Irwin. Is it a jackal? It's a jackal. Is it jackal? Is it a jackal? Wasn't right the first time. Why the hell would it be right the next 10 times you say it? God. What time is it now in Eastern Standard? 6 p.m. So yeah, there's a little bit of time between that race and this one. So yeah, we got about, yeah, let's see, 9 hours, 49 minutes or so till that race. If my counter is right, then yeah, 9 hours, 49 minutes or so. Alright, so JimDrizzle moving on quickly through his caves too here. Pokedude haven't found everything except for the key that he needs on this floor. Hoping he gets one here. Oh yes, very nice. So he's going to get his item room. Thankfully, that'll keep him... Oh, Abel. So Abel will go in the exact opposite direction. You see Poke's firing up, Abel's firing down on the exact opposite side of the room. Now Poke's firing left, Abel's going to the right, so on and so forth. Poke's just looking for any type of extra items in these fires at this point. He's got like nothing built up. Ooh, he's gonna go look for items too. Risky, but interesting. Ooh, see, this could have paid off. Now Poke's got a curse room over here. There's reasons for actually going and looking at the entire floor on, so don't think that Poke's just like, oh, I'm gonna take my sweet time, I'll be fine. He's going and looking for stuff probably like these curse rooms. What's up, Stiv? How you doing? And we'll find out. Maybe I'm wrong. Nope, he's gonna go in. And now I know... Whoop, there you go. Guppy's tail. Does he want to take this? Here lies a great question. He's got almost no keys. That's gonna turn all your chests into lock chests? Yeah, I didn't think he would. Way too early in a race. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little too late to start building Guppy at this point. So what that would do is it would up your curse so you have more chance of finding devil deals and devil items. By the way, JimDrizzle picking up the relic after his boss fight here. That every 4 rooms will spawn a blue heart for him. On that note, ooh, Poke's in a corner. Ooh, nice dodge. Nonetheless, where was I going with this thought? Guppy's tail. It would also, like I said, make the spawn of keys happen way less often and give you almost nothing but locked chests. So it'd be very hard for Poke to get any keys at this point had he taken that item. And that's a bit of a risk. Ooh, just shy on enough money to pick... Yeah, I was gonna say, at this point, might as well take some hearts. And nobody puts Poke in the corner. Love it. Alright, so Jim's gonna go back, look for his item room here, I'd imagine. Yes, he is. And Poke's boss will be Chad. Interesting. So he's gonna wind up with little Chad. This will wind up spawning more red hearts for him if he gets through this fight. And like I said, here comes the use of the game kit for Pokedude. So he's going to be basically just chomping away here on Chad. I keep calling him Little Chad. Little Chad's the item you get from finishing this fight. What's up, Zale? How you doing? Also, you'd be proud. I got a guitar finally. It's actually on BOILeR now, Ducat. No, I'm not a TV commentator. Like, I'm basically just doing that, like, not even joking around. That's the wrong choice of words. But, like, I'd like to make that my career. But at the same point, no, I'm basically making it my career at home. So, no, I would not consider myself a TV announcer by any means. But thank you for the compliment, even if it wasn't intended. Nonetheless, I take it as one, so thank you. I got an Ovation celebrity again. I love the name 895. Oh my god, I love the name. Sorry. I just saw it. I love the name. What does Chad stand for? Really good question. Yeah, Guitar Hero. I already had one of those. Well, it's a Rock Band guitar, but same difference. Alright, so Pokedude's gotta watch out for the champion mob in the lower right-hand corner, because if that hits him, it's a run over. That will hit him for one full... Okay, now if anything hits him, it's run over. So now... Oh, yeah, like I was saying. So he's gonna have to go back to the very start. Those rooms suck. I hate those tomato guys. I seriously hate those guys. Those in the original game probably were my least favorite random enemies. I despise fighting those things. Because they just bounce it like that and then shoot in all 4 directions. Yeah, Poke's just like, nope, screw this. What's up, Appetag? How you doing, dude? I don't even blame him on that one. By the way, chemical peel for JimDrizzle on the right-hand side. As you can see, half of his face is now red, and half of his shots go red, so he gets more damage off of those. Ooh, Forget Me Now. That's an interesting... Yeah, I was going to say that'll be a restart for Poke. Actually, I think he just flat-out reset it with the Forget Me Now. Yeah, he did that way too early. I think you meant to reset that, Poke. I don't think you did that correctly, just saying. Yeah, it's Isaac only, that's correct. We race down through the Womb 2, so first to get the Womb 2 is going to get a point, and we do a best of 3. My new least favorite enemy, the masks. Those masks troll me so bad. Ooh, Halo of Flies for JimDrizzle, so now he's got a full-on 3 orbitals again. We've seen that a few times today, so he's going to have a lot of incoming shots get blocked for him. Also, he picked up a 1-up. I don't think I need to explain what that does. If you guys haven't played any video games before, you wouldn't understand, but it gives you an extra life when you die. And as you can see, Jim's walking into stuff. You're probably wondering, like, how on earth is he not taking damage from that? That'd be the cube of meat actually doing damage to everything. Yeah, Pokedude died. That is correct, Rabies. Sorry, it's Rabbles, not Rabies. Wow, my bad. I may have completely misread your name there. First off, there's 2 B's. Second off, that's not an I. Wow. Whoops. Not what I meant. Why doesn't Poke have the dice? That's why I was saying I think he meant to reset. He got the Forget Me Now, which will reset the floor on you completely. What he meant to do with that was go kill the boss first and then reset the floor after he got his item there. But he actually used it right off the bat instead. So he actually kind of misused the Forget Me Now pill, so that's why he doesn't have the D6 anymore. So he didn't get anything out of that Forget Me Now except leaving his D6 behind. And yeah, if you hold down R, you would get a fast reset like you're seeing. Oh, if you think you're better, go ahead and do something in front of 2,780 people. Oh wow, little chat in the first item room. I would totally be resetting this run right now if I were Poke. This is so not starting out right. You almost want damage up or tears up or something on your first item. Especially if you don't have your D6 anymore on that. I'd pretty much reset this one. But he's powered up behind at this point. He's almost got to keep going with it. And that's the problem is, like, you know, pretty much at some point, like, there's... Oh, there he goes. So, like, at some point, you know, like, you pretty much have to stop resetting. But there you go. That'll help. That's why you might want to reset from time to time and why we make it legal. So the odd mushroom with fire rate capped out now. So that'll be very handy for him. So like I said, you want something with either maybe, like, and I was listening to Casper explain this last night too, but kind of the way he does it and the way I got to agree with is you almost want something, at some point you have to give up on resetting, but you really kind of want something with your first item that's damage up, tears up, you know, something to that effect that is actually really going to be useful for you. You may have left a tinted rock, but there's plenty of reasons to use the one bomb that he has on other things. Like, you guys gotta remember, A, we're racing, so he's trying to go as fast as he can at this point. Which obviously isn't working out well for him, but nonetheless, he's got one bomb, so... Oh no, lag on Jim's side. Yeah, hate when that happens. Alright, let me pause and unpause to get through that, because Jim's going to be slightly ahead of where he's actually at now, and I hate being that far behind. There we go. Sorry for the pause on his side, but it had to be done. Why is it always the damn spiders? I hate those things, I seriously do. It's like you think you're going to dodge them, and all of a sudden, like, oh, we're just going to, like, hermetically seal ourselves to your face. Like, flink. How you doing? You ever seen Alien? Yeah. Ooh, Harlequin Baby. Very nice first find. So that'll shoot out, I think that's the first time we've seen Harlequin Baby, but that'll shoot out those V-pattern red shots for you. Pretty good damage on that, too. So that's a really handy item right there. So now he's got a very nice, like, W-shaped pattern of tears going out wherever he fires. Hey, what's up, T? How you doing, dude? Alright, so about a quarter of the way, a little bit over that, through Bloat is JimDrizzle on the right-hand side. Working beautifully with that Super Nintendo controller. He's got some nice moves with that SNES Power. Ooh, that was close to that one eye. That was really close. Alright, Poke back into his first boss fight. I hate this Bloat fight that Jim's on. I seriously hate this boss. This is one of my 2 least favorite bosses. Mind you, it's the green version that I hate the most, but this guy's bad too. But nonetheless, I hate this guy in the mask almost something like to a level of, like, what are you doing to me, game? Like, I seriously detest them. What's up, Mystic? How you doing, dude? Alright, Mr. Squeezy for Pokedude on the left. That'll give him more fire rate and those 2 soul hearts. And speed up on the belt for JimDrizzle on the right-hand side. And he'll be moving on to his steps too, so he's going to be looking for an item room and his mom's foot fight. And we race through the womb too, so we do a best of 3 for that matter as well. Excuse me. Yeah, get out of here, bloat. Oh, I guarantee, like, just because Frag's gonna co-commentate, that we'll see that item, like, every few seconds, and you're just gonna hear that over and over and over and over. Wow, Jim actually found a dead end. I figured he was going straight towards either his boss fight or item room here. That's kind of amazing, actually. So you can see, like, because of Kane's eye, you can see the entire layout of the floor. And yeah, I kind of figured he was right, but I'm gonna guess now that both of them are on the far right side, one top, one bottom. If not, then, God, the boss fight's probably all the way bottom left. It's a really strange map, I guess. Let's see what he goes for. Since he's here, he's going to go to that bottom left one. When does he co-commentate? He's going to do the 4 a.m. Eastern race between Rum and Tornus. Yeah, Kane's Eye actually doing work? What? Who knew? Alright, he's got one more room, and we'll see what's up in there. Famine for Pokedude's boss fight, which means he's going to wind up with a cube of meat off of this. Alright, so like I said, there's a boss fight. Not really too surprising. That's usually the way a map like this would lay out. Now the item room. Ugh, there's a few choices for this one. He could be really lucky and only have to clear the one room, and it may be that first one over there. Let's see. That'll get him into his secret room for free, but he, well, might as well. Nope, he's going to say screw the item room. Jim's just going to go right for it, so he's not going to be able to... Actually, he can port back out of here. I take back what I said. He's just going to go straight for Mom's foot, though. Very nice use of the hourglass, keeping the foot down slightly longer. Oof. Nice dodge. I hate doing that with the hourglass. I never look for the shadow. Ooh, Pokedude thinking about this. What's he going to wind up? Is he going to wind up taking anything? Common Cold and the Pact for Pokedude. He's thinking about it. Pact would be an instant win for me. Not instant win, but I would take it. Ooh, wow. Poke's going to pass on both. He's going to keep his health. Surprising. And he still has no keys, so he's really looking to get into the item room. He's going to go back and look for anything here. Thank you, Brotato. Thank you, man. And you think it's good now? Wait until about the end of this week when I'm like, and the racers are off. Down the stretch they come, and I think someone's gonna win. Like, wait until about the end of the entire season when I'm just like tapping on the microphone like one tap means yes. Alright, so Monstrous Tooth in Pokedude's second item room there. And very nicely done by JimDrizzle, hanging out of all the damage there, getting a little bit more range up off of Mom's heels. Also going to take the Polaroid with him instead of Kane's Eye. Polaroid when you get down to... Ooh, wow. Slow effect on Spider Bite. That's kind of a rare item to find for Pokedude on the left-hand side, so that'll make all of his tears have a slowing effect on him. If enemies get hit with that, they'll be basically coated in, like, what looks like a web. It'll be a white outline on them. Where was I going with this other thought, though? There was something, and now I've spaced on it. Oh, it's gonna be a long day. When's the final? Not for a good 5 months. You guys look on. Let me get the link for you. There you go. First link has got basically everything you need to know on there. It's not fully operational yet, but it's damn close. Like, just when you click on people's names and get their full, like, you know, click out schedule, that isn't up and running yet. That'll still take a lot of coding, so bear with that for a bit. But if you look at the second link, that's got the entire schedule listed out there for you. Weeks go from each Friday through Monday, basically. So this is week 1 going from Friday to Monday. Next week's week 2, so on and so forth. That's the entire regular season in 17 weeks. And then after the regular season, just like the National Football League, we'll take the winners of divisions and the wild card winners. Wild card meaning like they had the best remaining records that didn't win the division. We'll take those racers, send them all on into the playoffs, put them all head-to-head in the same way that the NFL would do. And we'll go from there. So we got quite a long time to go before the season's over. Like, we have 16 more regular season weeks after this one, and then 4 weeks of playoffs. So quite a ways. Guess I'm just... Could have just said Jeff, couldn't I? But how you doing? I just read the whole thing like, just call me Jeff. How you doing? Just call me Jeff, damn it. Like, anyways, in JimDrizzle's library here, he's got the Book of Shadows, which is 12 seconds of invincibility. The other one, the black one, is the Book of BOILeR. That would have been a 1.5 damage multiplier for the room. But as you can see, Jim would rather have this 12 seconds of invincibility here real quick. Looks like he is probably... Actually, he is going to take it with him. I figured he might actually go back and grab the other book now since he used that stuff. Oh, here we go again. Poke knows what that does now. That was the forget me now pill on Poke's side again. That's the second time he's seen that. Wow, that's crazy. So, yes, he did reset the other run where he got it. Don't worry, I know it's not the same run. But, nonetheless, that would have reset the floor for him. Thank you guys for the raid. How you doing? How you doing, Matt? It's good to see you. Frag. And there's Jim using the Book of BOILeR again for that 12 seconds of damage. That poison touch just ripping on through everything. That's why he took the book with him, by the way, guys. Brutal combination right there. If you have poison touch, just walk right on into stuff for about 12 seconds. Keep putting poison damage on it and keep walking into them. What's up, Enos? How you doing? And again, guys, I don't worry about the viewer numbers, so why, like, I appreciate it, but, like, why are you doing it? And definitely don't be spamming it, because it gets real spammy real fast. Keep in mind, I'm on front page rotation, those numbers change constantly. Even at that point, I've had more than double that, so believe me, I'm not worried. Keep in mind, very awesome, don't misunderstand me. It turns into like, hey, it's this, oh my god, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1, 2. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, Shadows is a 3-room charge, correct? Wait, it's 3? Yeah, 3. Had to do the math on that, it's been a while, but yeah, 2 plus 2 plus 2 would be 6, so yeah, that would be a 3-room charge. I'm really bad today. I can't do math, guys, help me. Remedial math is not good for me, oh god. Anyways, Jim has found his boss fight here on Utero 1. Pokedude's still back on the Caves 1 after a couple of resets and deaths that he had to face, but he's looking at his boss fight as well. Dap math. Gotta love how not good I am at it. Alright, so again, there you see JimDrizzle using the Book of Shadows to his advantage, along with his Poison Touch. Gonna get the item box out of it. Let's see. Soul Heart Key, Coin, Bomb. He's gonna take Isaac's head instead of the Polaroid at this point for a little more damage. You'll see Isaac's head floating behind Jim. Ooh, interesting choices. Yep, he's gonna take Spirit of the Night so he can fly and get Spectral Tears. Not really too surprising. So at the cost of 2 hearts, Jim can now fly. Looks basically like the inner hollow version of Aizen from Bleach at this point, and has Spectral Tears that can shoot through stuff. Yeah, a lot of LAMG is in this, what do we have, 3 or 4 of them in the races? I can't do math anymore. 3, I think. I can't do math. But yeah, there's quite a few of them here. Well, you say that, but if you saw the luck you guys ran into last night, like, so far, you guys should not be going to the casino. I'll put that out there, bro. If you saw the luck that Morag ran into at the end of his run last night, God, brutal, dude. Just brutal. Morag is, I need to buy the dude a drink. That's all there is to it. Like, there was brutal luck at the end of that for Morag last night. Bro, killed her once. Felt good. Felt good. Alright, so Jim going around, not even going to bother with that library at this point. He's already got the book he wants. And we're going to check. I'm assuming at this point, my guess is that the boss fight's all the way over to the right-hand side for Jim. And that will be the last boss fight of this run if he can get there, which he's pretty well safe. He's got a 1-up in tow, so he's got a lot of health. Yeah, talking like every crappy item you could get. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, except I don't drink, Mads. Haven't drank in 5 years. I owe him 2 now, Ducat. I owe him 2. Because he got that one last year. I was like, dude, I'm buying you a drink. Like, you had nothing but bad items for like 5 hours. And I never bought that for him. And now last night I was just like, dude, I think I owe you a second one. Like, please have this drink, sir. But yes, I do still owe him a drink from last season. So here we go. We'll find out in the next room if I was correct, and Jim thought the exact same thing that I did. So we'll find out if we're both correct here momentarily. God, that poison touch with invincibility is just way too strong. Hey, look at that. What'd I tell you? So just the way the map lays out, once you get used to this game, you'll see kind of just looking at it where you think the item room and the boss are going to be, and sooner or later that inner compass is going to work for you. Now, Casper has to loan it out, but still. Here you go, sir. Have a drink. What's up, Vifas? How you doing? All right, Guardian Angel for Pokedude. Again, though, going to be too little too late, in my opinion, because JimDrizzle is slightly over SNES powered here, especially for this fight, is what I'm getting at. This fight is definitely not as tough as you would think it is. Once you get the hang of it and know where the spawns are going to be, or what the spawns are going to be, and when to time it with your bombs, if you have any, you're fine. Case in point, Jim knew full well that was going to be a boss coming out instead of a bombable group of enemies, so might as well save the bombs for later. And if I could click correct buttons, I would get this queued up. There we go. Alright, about a quarter to 33% of the way through. There you go. So that's what I'm talking about the bombs in the center there. So Jim's dropping bombs right at... Ooh, that was bad timing. He got a shot away. So he almost got Soccer Boy there without having Soccer Boy. So you'll see him not shoot until it's a little bit later. Jim's taking faceplant damage, by the way, if you're wondering. He is not just like, oh, I didn't know you couldn't just hug this guy. He's doing that on purpose because he has Poison Touch and he's adding poison damage to the boss. So again, very good move on his part. We get Chubb a little bit poisoned up there. Chubb's not feeling so good. Chubb's looking a little green there, buddy. As Poke rips through his boss again. Gonna be too little too late. 1 or 2 more hits here, and JimDrizzle's going to take this for the 49ers and give himself a 1-0 lead, and there you have it. So right there, JimDrizzle taking himself a early 1-0 lead. Again, these are best of 3 races, so both of these guys are going to reset. We're going to get this exact same type of race going again in just a minute. On that note, though, if you guys don't mind, give me 1 minute worth of ads. We're going to let them reset until they find the right type of rooms that they want. And again, great job by JimDrizzle on that. I'm going to go with sticker on your forehead power for that one. That wasn't even the SNES power. That was sticker on your forehead power. But again, here's the links real quick. Race 2, if I knew what number we were doing. There you have it. That catguard.net split will get you into both of their channels at the same time. So tell Jim great job. Tell Pokedude to go faster. No, I'm kidding. So tell Pokedude good luck. Wish him good luck on the next race. We'll be right back with you guys in 1 minute. And if I can find the right button. Haha, found it. We'll be right back. There's the links for, well, only worry about the one on the left. BOILeR.org will get you all the information you need on this league as far as who's representing what team, where the standings are at, so on and so forth. So check that out in the meantime. I'll be right back in 1 minute, and we will get this thing rolling, guys. So thank you again for the support. Be right back. Alrighty guys, we're back. We should be just about clear. We'll give it a second or two longer for everybody to get out of longer ads, just in case there were any. But we are back. We are just about ready to get rolling for round 2 here. Like I said, we got Pokedude on the left, Pokedude97. I should probably put the number in there. On the left, representing the Green Bay Packers. And on the right, we have Mr. JimDrizzle representing the San Francisco 49ers. And JimDrizzle won the first matchup, so he is up 1-0 here in this best of 3. So we are going to get round 2 underway anytime that these guys are ready. Excuse the hiccup, I apologize for that. That's what I get for chugging water in between races. Nonetheless, we're going to get these guys rolling here whenever they're ready to go. And they will leave at slightly different times when they start this off. They are on a Skype call together, so they are able to hear each other. That start happens at the exact same moment. But because of the way the Twitch broadcasting works, there is a very slight delay between the two. So just bear with that. They do start at the same time. If it gets down to the point where it's like a millisecond between the finish, we go with whoever calls it first on Skype. So just letting you guys know, but they are off and running. Ooh, Robo-Baby on the... Oof. Alright, interesting. So Robo-Baby, you can see what it does. Follows around shooting out a technology laser beam behind you. Pokedude's gonna reset because he got holy water. That was the oosh that you heard out of me. That was, yeah, not a great item. That would spill behind you if you got hit in a room and leave a puddle of holy water that if anything walked through it would damage itself. Yeah, Poke's got no luck with his items, man. Like, seriously. That's what you get for picking the Packers. Nah, Bears. No, I'm kidding. Sorry. What? I'm not biased. Nope. I'm kidding, obviously. I'm just blowing people crap here. Nonetheless, like I said, we're basing this off of the NFL. It's not really that these people are these teams. I'm a Bears fan. It has to be done, right? Ooh, wow. There goes Poke's luck going through the roof, killing off a enemy and getting an Eternal Heart out of it. That's pretty rare. That's pretty awesome, too, I gotta say. So he's gonna leave that behind. He'll come back for that if he remembers. Again, if he takes that onto the next floor with him, that'll actually get him a full red heart container health up. And just about done with Famine on the right-hand side is JimDrizzle. He'll get that cube of meat out of it. And move on down to the next floor. So not even going to look for his secret rooms or anything. Do not blame him, because usually it's just coins. But JimDrizzle in the lead at this point by a few seconds. Poke's found his new item room and boss fight, so he'll get both of these momentarily. And Jim's sitting right outside his second item room. Let's see. Wow, bombs on both sides. We got homing bombs on the left-hand side for Pokedude, so he picks up 5 extra bombs and homing ability. On the right-hand side, 10 bombs for JimDrizzle, so he's definitely not going to argue having the extras. Yeah, I said nothing. Nothing. So speaking of those hidden rooms not having much in them, Poke will move on to his boss, and he's going to wind up with Duke of Flies. Well, it's an SNES controller. There's no way you could pull this off with an NES controller, I don't think. I think it would have to be a Super Nintendo, but close enough. I knew what you meant, babe. How you doing, dude? Yep, Niners made the Super Bowl last year. Can't argue that. We're in for a power outage, man. Again, I'm a Bears fan. I'm just cracking wise. Just cracking wise. I got nothing against any other team except for the Packers. Well, maybe the Lions. I don't like the Red Wings. Or the Tigers. That probably says something about me. Now, so there's some speed up for Pokedude on the left-hand side. There's a scapular for JimDrizzle. Again, if he gets down to half a red heart, that will spawn a full blue soul heart for him. Lethal Frag's my hero in game, too, so yeah. How about that? Yeah. Yeah, so, Crump State's Detroit teams. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm sensing a theme. I'm a White Sox fan, I could care less. Sox are not going to be good. Alright, so Poke went back, grabbed that Eternal Heart like I was talking about, takes it on to the next floor with him, and that's going to give him 1 more health up, so he's up to 4 hearts here. So he's at the moment 1 floor behind JimDrizzle, who's flying on along in Caves 1 at the moment. Yeah, set the dark scary storms. We don't play in those. Ooh, Jim walked right into some damage. What's up, my asthma? Doing good. About yourself? Yeah, Robo-Baby putting in all this work here. That's usually what I have happen for me. If you get Robo-Baby, I mean, that thing's got infinite range on it, so I tend to stay all the way across the room, especially on fights like this. And by the way, JimDrizzle holding on to a world card, so that will actually reveal the entire map on whatever floor he uses that on. Obviously, he's going to hold on to it here. He isn't too worried about finding the item room, I don't think. Doesn't look incredibly worried about it. What's up, Return to Sender? How you doing? Yeah, lightning? Yeah, that's bad. Wait, anybody that played Final Fantasy 13 is probably like, a what now? Who, what, Crumps? No, you don't talk about these things. Alright, so stem cells for JimDrizzle gets that health up, and I think it's a slight shot speed increase as well. Hey, what's up, Gamer Smack? How you doing? Hey, you don't always have to use the bombs. God only knows why he's saving them. Maybe for stuff like this, so that, hey, there's a chance that you can get a secret room and get that key out of it. He definitely needs the key. Doing great, thank you very much. Yeah, and walk the other way, Mara. Oh, the schedule. Oh, somebody already got it for you. Never mind. The second link, that docs.google.com link, has got the entire schedule with actual times in Eastern Standard Time, or Daylight Time, whichever it is. There's Jim's item room. I was starting to wonder. So Poke's definitely going to pass on that bum friend in the store. That would actually collect all the money on the screen. We'll wait one more second on Jim's. Nonetheless, I would collect all the money on screen. Every now and then, kind of like Judgment, pop out items for you. They would just be like, you know, coins, keys, things of that nature. It wouldn't be like, hey, here's a legitimate speed-up item. Wow, JimDrizzle's floor. Jeez Louise. The Miter, 50% chance that red spawns will be blue heart spawns. Real quick, the Ouija board for Pokedude gives him spectral tears. He can shoot through rocks now. Jim also picked up the Rosary, which gives him faith up and a, what is it, health up and, jeez Louise, all these items. Health up and a couple soul hearts. Pokedude just got the Ankh, which is eternal life. If you die, that will bring you back to life as the blue baby. So only with blue soul hearts and with his base stats. So along with what, good lord, these items. So Jim just found the external compass. Now you're going to see all the stuff on his mini-map actually show up for you. So it'll actually list out where everything is. Again, as soon as he leaves this room, everything will show up. It hasn't popped up yet. You have to actually leave the room for the effect to show up. Okay, I caught my breath. I think I caught up with all the items that showed up there. Did I miss anything, guys? Yeah, Lethal Frag's going to co-commentate the one at 4 a.m. Eastern tonight between Rum and Tornus. They are only allowed to use the D6 on specific items. Let me get the listing in here for you. The banned or outlawed items are the... One second, let me type this out, otherwise I'm going to screw it up. Anyways, the banned outlawed items are the Bible, Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, the Shovel, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls. Those are outlawed, and you can also re-roll the toothpicks if you want to, because they really don't do anything for you. If you want it for aesthetics, whatever, grab it, but we're letting people re-roll them if they want to. So those items are the only ones that can be re-rolled in this league. Otherwise, you can't even touch them. If you do grab them, it's an instant reset. Yeah, the Rosary was health up, and faith up for that matter as well. Faith up means that you're going to have more chance at God items and God rooms. What's up, Derp? How you doing? Good to see you today. And again, that goes for everybody. Thank you one and all for all the support on this. Welcome to day 2 of BOILeR Season 2. We got so much more to go. A ridiculous amount more to go. I don't even have words for how much more. There's so many more matches. Heck, just this week, there's so many more matches. We're only on match, what, 7 out of 16 this week? So yeah, we're not even halfway there yet. I'm living on a prayer, but we're not halfway there. Alright, so Jim's going to make his way right on over towards this boss fight. What's up, Mortal? How you doing? Yeah, touching a banned item equals, that's paddling, / reset. You have to reset at that point if you do it. We had a few times last year where the Bible and the Book of Revelations kind of look the same if you're not paying attention. Chatia picked it up once, walked about 2 rooms with it, and then somebody was like, Chatia? No. And she just like, oh crap, and went back and put it back. Like, that was okay, so whatever. She never used it, so, I mean, like, that's an honest mistake. Wow, these items for Jim, the Pact in his curse room. So, basically for 1 heart worth of damage that he took while he was walking in there, Jim just got 2 soul hearts, so he got an extra heart out of it. Also got, let's see, 2 damage up and 1 tear rate up off of that Pact, so he's got some pretty damaging tears at this point. He's got a nice build going. Jim's looking very good here. Ooh, nice, it's Dusk. Very nice. Only if you want to, Angie. Only if you want to. Yeah, Jim's gonna use up all his good luck in the first week. Have you seen how many blue candles there have been this week? Like, unbelievable. So I don't know that anybody can use this. Wow. And more damage up on, 2 more damage up on the pentagram for Jim. Ooh, look at this. So here's an interesting one. The shovel is banned. The dead cat is not. So here's the good part. Jim cannot take that mark that the dead cat rerolled into. He has to leave that. That was a good item that he rerolled. That means that you can't, you would have had to take the good item first if you wanted it. That reroll would not be anything for him. So he did reroll the shovel. By the way, another Eternal Art for Pokedude. Jeez Louise. But he did reroll the shovel. That turned into Sister Maggie. It was his choice on Sister Maggie if he wanted it at that point. So he took Sister Maggie. He could not take the mark. Or I'm sorry, the mark. Didn't think of the name. No, Pyro is not banned. That's just like, you could pick up a Skeleton Key at that point and get a Bombs or Key Pill, and there you go. You'd have 99 bombs anyway, so it's moot point. With the Pentagrizzle. Pentagrizzle. That's a Vampiric. How you doing? Woo, that was close. Nice dodge, Jim. That SNES dodging power. So Jim does, as you can see, have an XL floor here in the depths. So he's got 2 floors crammed into 1. You can see the 2 item rooms. You can see 1 shop. You can only see the 1 boss room at the moment. It just doesn't show the second one yet. But there will be a second boss fight here as well. Yeah, $1 Pyro Skeleton Key. First 3 items. I win. That'd be a really crappy way to start your run, quite honestly. I don't think I'd be so happy. D6 is only usable against the other banned items. So if you guys want to link up BOILeR and outlawed items maybe like every 5 to 10 minutes, that's probably going to help a ton, because I've been repeating that. I've been repeating myself like literally the entire day. It's not on schedule anymore. It's right there on BOILeR, which of course didn't go through because somebody else got me. Alright, there's the virus. I'd love to know why people are so worried about who mods other people's chats. It's an internet chat room, people. Like, that item means it doesn't do anything. Also, again, if you're not a mod on my channel, don't worry about the moderation in my channel. It's that easy. Because that's basically like sticking your nose in where it doesn't belong. Like, oh, so I heard your wife was cheating on you. You're basically going to get punched in the face if you do that in real life, you know what I mean? Frag's going to commentate on the game at 4 a.m. Eastern tonight between Rum and Tornus. So that would be your, what teams is that? Rum is the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, I didn't think about this. Rum is the Baltimore Ravens. Tornus is the Denver Broncos. Nope, Wolf is coming up later tonight. I believe he is at 11 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to have to check the schedule real fast. I've completely spaced now. Real quick, let me link that up again. Second link on Spaz... I almost said Spazcam. Second link. Yeah, try that again. Second link on Spazcam. Down goes Poke. No. So that's going to respawn him as the blue baby because he has the Onk. So right back outside the room he was in. Let's see here. If I can click this. There we go. Where the heck is Wolf? Oh, I'm looking at week 2. That's why. Derp. I'm a derp. Yeah, 11 p.m. Eastern tonight is Wolf 21 versus Moskal. Yeah, Poke's races, let me try that again. Poke's items here in the races have been terrible. Oh, excuse me. What's up, Ham and Cheese? How you doing? So again, 11 p.m. Well, let's just go through the whole schedule. We'll just make this easier. We'll just list everybody. I'll make it easier. So right now we got Pokedude97 versus JimDrizzle. Coming up at 9 p.m. Eastern, so we got a ways to go. Another 2 hours and 10 minutes from just right now. So we got a ways to go in between, but we'll have the boss versus the Haku. An hour after that, we got Magic D250 versus Full Metal Gambit. Then right after that, at 11 p.m. Eastern, we got Wolf 21 versus Moskal, like I said. Another hour after that, and by the way, we're going to have to start scheduling these things 2 hours apart, because we found out last night this ain't going to work, especially when you put fucking 5 of them back-to-back, guys. But beside the point, at midnight Eastern, then we got Vendrith versus Awesome It's Amy. And then at 4 a.m. Eastern, the one that Frag's going to co-commentate on is Rum versus Tornus. Alright, so Jim on into his Utero 1 and working right on towards this boss fight. Ooh, he's going to have to bend over to... I thought this was going to be a straight shot for him, but apparently not. Oh my god, Otaku. The hell? And yes, I will, but oh my god, what in the hell is that? I love it. Yes, I will. I know exactly what you're pointing at with that, too, so yes, I will. That is phenomenal, dude. I hadn't seen that one yet. What matches did you miss? Just today, we've had Eddie Ruckus versus CDR Bistro. I keep saying Bistro, it's Bistro, sorry. Anyways, that's been the only race today. This is the second one so far. So, JimDrizzle looking to get through this floor and one more and possibly shut out Pokedude. So that would be the second of 7 total races today. So we got plenty more to go, basically, is what I'm getting at. There's a lot of racing to go today. No, Frag does not race. You guys want to see the listings of who all is in the league? Let me get you the link to the website. First link on Spazbot is BOILeR.org. That'll get you to the website that basically tells you who all is playing and for what teams and everything. It'll get you links to the videos of all the past races. That usually takes about a day, give or take, so don't expect, like, Eddie's to be up there. Oh, actually, Eddie's is up there. I take that back. Chris updated that really quick. Like crap. Beside the point, though, don't expect that to be, like, that day that it's going to update, but hopefully within a day we'll get the highlights posted up there for you with links and everything on the scores. The standings are updated right away, so on and so forth. You get the idea, though. But yeah, tons of good stuff on that website. That'll give you pretty much all the info you need. The rules are on there, the racers. Also, ooh, very nice. The wafer for Jim. So half damage here in the womb, which means everything only hits him for half a heart of damage now instead of a full heart. Very nice. Looks like Jim's actually at this point going to go ahead and just take that Bob's Rotten Head instead of his D6. So at least he gets some poison damage on a throwing bomb. Very nice. Get carried. Oops. Carry. Oh, wait, no, you meant not the song. Oh, yeah, no. If anybody got that joke, too, I'm sorry. I'm just waiting for somebody to finish off the rest of that song, because I swear to God, if you knew that, yeah, Johnny knows it. I'm just waiting for, maybe we'll meet again. Coming up in the chat. Sorry. Oh, the cat is awoken. Oh no. So anyways, JimDrizzle on the right, over onto his, what could be the final boss fight for him here. He's got plenty of health. Actually, like I said, everything only hitting him for half damage means that he can take, let's see, 12, 14, 15 hits right here before he dies. So I think Jim's a little bit in the clear, especially being over halfway through this already. So guys, you may just want to go ahead and hit up this dual link right now. What is it, race 2? I know what I'm doing. No, I don't. Hit up that dual link right now. That'll get you into both Jim and Poke's channels. We're going to go ahead and say it. Go ahead and tell Jim great job, because that is your last hit on Mom's Heart, and he has won this one 2-0. So seriously, great races there, Jim. That SNES power coming through something fierce on that one. Very nicely done, sir. Those were some seriously OP runs, and Poke was just getting hosed with his items. Like, you got so hosed, Poke. Those items were just terrible. See, there's that sticker, I'm telling you. Isaac sticker on the forehead, guys. This is how you win. This is how you win. And that SNES controller. I'm not joking, guys. He plays with an SNES controller. See what I mean? SNES power. There you go. Nonetheless, seriously, hit up that dual link, guys. Tell both of them really great race, seriously, because they both did a really phenomenal job. Poke got hosed over here, so there was nothing he could do about this one. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, no, seriously, dude, you got god-awful items. That was not your fault. Yep, see, Jim knows too. Poke got screwed. Like, seriously, it was just rough luck, bro. Like, don't even count that against you. That was just rough luck. It's gonna happen sometimes, but that's why we have 16 regular season weeks, guys. So plenty of time for Poke to make this up. 15-1 would still make the playoffs. And there you go. But GG, sir. Jim says, good game, sir. No, seriously though, like there are 16 regular season weeks. This one loss will not put Poke out of the running. This one win will not put Jim into the playoffs guaranteed. Oh, there's plenty more. 28 awesome. Mind you, we have about 2 hours until the next race, so that's why I'm sitting here and rambling at the moment. But we do have 5 more races coming up today. Let's see, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern, and then every hour for the next 4 hours we have races. So 9 p.m. Eastern, the Boss versus the Haku. 10 p.m. Eastern, Magic D250 versus Da Bears Full Metal Gambit. 11 p.m. Eastern, Wolf 21 versus Moskill. There you go. Ravager 01's got all these in there for you with the countdown.